You know what helps team chemistry? Cheerleaders. Let's go.
2KTV. 2KTV.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. A look at Cleveland's starting group. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Wade in at the three. And for Washington, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Here's Carrington. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Here's Garland. With the floater. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Pass to Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in.
Kyle Kuzma right there, folks, showing you he is willing to mix it up to get a bucket.
Mitchell outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Now here's Allen. It's deflected. Here's Carrington. Over Mitchell. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Garland with it. Picked up by Kuzma. A nice shot by Mobley.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Poole against Garland. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Mobley outside. Passes it to Wade. He kicks to Garland. Mitchell left side. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Pass to Koulibaly. Takes a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Mitchell outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Poole against Garland. Pass to Carrington. And the 3 off target. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Now, here's Garland. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit.
It's so aggressive in the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
To the inside. Here's Sard. And Sard throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Mitchell. They get it back. Here's Mobley. Kicks it to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Allen. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Kuro comes in for Dean Wade. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Here's Valanciunas following the score by Cleveland. Left side, George. Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Poole, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Poole's got 6 points. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Jerome. He had 13 points in the win against Detroit. Here's Mobley, and Valanciunas pulls it down.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Mobley misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And George kicks to Poole. Jacks up a 3.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for Washington. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Niang out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a screen
offensive side.
So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Down low. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
He's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade he just talked about. Thank you so much. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Back to Koulibaly. And he dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Garland looking it over. To the paint. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trailed by 6. Here's Carrington. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Indoors this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Here's Carrington. It's good from long range. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
So, timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. And while the offense is developing, Alex Soler is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the court. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Pass to Kispert. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Mobley. Sweet move. Got it. Good job in the low
Evan
post.
Mobley.
Mobley's got his third basket of the night.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And it's Carrington missing. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Fires from deep. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
This is one of the
Three-point field
game's
goal.
better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Carrington. Bank shot, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he gets the bucket.
Karis LeVert.
LeVert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Boy, now they got hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Carrington gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. LeVert the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
That's tipped. Bagley the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. No good from outside. It's LeVert on the wing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team, at least.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk all over them. They need to show way more fight in the second half, or they're going to get trampled.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Garland against Poole. An easy 2 points on the layup. Poole's got 13.
So if I'm the defense, I'm thinking Jordan Poole is on a roll and I need to turn off the water.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 4-point game. Poole against Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Poole. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Poole. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Garland against Poole. Here's Allen. It's deflected. Inside, here's Carrington.
Well, that's a pretty pass by Jordan Poole. He is better when he's making his teammates better.
Poole against Garland. To the middle, here's Mobley. That's good. It's Garland with the assist.
The assist.
Garland's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Saw the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Koulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. George Niang is checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And Poole gets it to go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Cleveland leading by 4. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
On the wing, Mitchell. There's the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell for 3. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Gisbert kicks to Poole. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Kispert. 1:21 left to play here in the third. And again, unable to change momentum here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated in their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
Like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Shooting for Cleveland.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And last season, 86% from the line, so he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
That one misses. Here's Koulibaly. He's defended by Merrill. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Those 3-pointers off the mark. He gets it up. No good on that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 13. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Garland is out there with Sam Merrill. Then there's Wade. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Mobley in at the center, filling out the middle.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Kicks it to George. Feeds to Bagley. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Mobley the pass to Garland. Launches from deep. Here's Mobley. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Right side, Garland. Wade outside. Merrill on the wing. The 3 goes back up. The layup good by Wade. Wade's got his first basket.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Washington calls timeout. Endures the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Garland dishes to Wade. Can't hit from in close. Wizards trail by 15. To the paint. Here's Carrington. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Poole against Garland. Traps in the tray.
Darius Garland.
And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out a pick and roll.
Back to George. The 3. Here's Saar. Mobley with the block. And he's able to get it back.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Hey, DB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball. What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Garland, no good.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take a jump.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington.
Your winner, Koulibaly.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Garland. Down low, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted.
This guy's is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
Here's Poole. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here is Garland. Now LeVert pulls up. And they recover it.
Dean Wade.
Here's Carrington.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Poole against Garland. Poole no good. Cleveland leading by 16. It's LeVert on the wing. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Cool, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Bagley against Garland. Here's Mobley. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Valanciunas that time on the assist from Poole.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. LeVert up top, defended by Kispert. Mobley kicks to Garland. Off target with his 3. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.